Have a look at this clip of Secretary of State for Culture, Media and Sport, Lisa Nandy, talking about doing something about the high prices of Oasis tickets. I wish I was joking.
I don't know what conversations Oasis had about ticket pricing, but I do know that it's deeply depressing to have had this incredible moment where so many people, especially at my age, were incredibly excited that this event of a lifetime that they thought may never happen was happening, only to find that they had to queue for hours in a queue, and for many of them to find that when they got to the front of that queue they couldn't actually afford the tickets that were on offer. We think as a government that there's an overhaul needed of the regulations around ticketing.
I mean, there's all sorts of issues in that country: cost of living, energy crisis, knife crime. I could go on, but they're focusing on dynamic pricing for Oasis tickets. Douglas, what's your response to that?
I mean, everything else in Britain is clearly hunky-dory if a minister
Yeah.
can focus on the length of time people have to queue and the fact that some people at the end of a queue feel sad. Of course, only somebody like Lisa Nandy would think that government needs to step in. Nobody in Britain will be free until we all have the right to not queue for any time at all and buy cheap tickets to Oasis reunion concerts. I think you and I can agree on that, Rita. It's a fundamental issue of human rights. We should all have everything we want as soon as we want it. And if we don't, then we need government to step in, because the government, particularly this Labour government, has proved so superb at dealing with all problems. So they should definitely step into the realm of policing queuing in the same way they police our opinions, what we can say online, what we can retweet. I think the next step is obviously tackling the great injustice of Oasis ticketing. And I'm delighted myself that Lisa Nandy has decided to step in. And I'm sure she'll make a really meaningful difference. And in time, she can also make sure that any concert tickets I want, I don't particularly want to hear Oasis, but if any tickets I want, I think I can get them straight away very cheaply. And I expect the Culture Secretary to really step in and help me in that noble endeavour.
And I also don't like queuing up either, or waiting on lines.
No.
I would hope she would do something about that. Maybe a ticket seller per customer. That way we can just walk right up to the window, no lines. And maybe Liam and Noel Gallagher could be arrested. I don't think everyone else is being arrested in the UK. I don't see why those two should be exempt. Douglas Murray, thank you so much for your time this evening.
Thank you.